The merchant inside the Dominus Politica. Let's go in there and see if there's anything good to buy. This isn't it. Of the same sword? I mean, maybe. Depends on how long ago you saw me with it, I guess.
Are you... You have come! The new guest of Sandstone Villa. Thank the gods you've arrived. I'm Cordan Passant, a scrivener of the Domus. And I have need of your help to solve a rather delicate situation.
This game long or wide? Why not both? It's got some girth.
Many of us come far from our homeland for the opportunity of success. A new city opens up societal ranks. The Domus Politica handles all of the documentation that's needed to support the Templar diplomacy. I've been a scrivener in the Domus for over 10 years. I'm often called upon to compose official correspondence and letters of a diplomatic nature. Noma's society is led by few, who rely on the efforts of many. Here in the walls, we work, so that they are free to lead us more effectively. The Templars exemplify what's great about our people. Wisdom, ingenuity, bravery, and justice. The Gnomes do not acknowledge war as an acceptable circumstance. We cannot condone either side until a peace is reached. The benefits either side may gain from such conflict are short-term when compared to the decades of rebuilding and fortifying that such a war will necessitate. I was asked to write a letter of contingency. Should things for the Alpha turn dire, it would establish a known peace between Edessa and the Tuatha armies. It was never meant to be sent, only prepared, but was accidentally taken by the courier. It must be recovered. Ah, yes. There was a tad of artistic license that I took when drafting that correspondence. I needed your attention by any means.
Hi, Mom.
I apologize for the deceit, but I assure you my business is genuine. I was the one that processed the paperwork which established your placement in Sandstone Villa. I know who put you there, and that's why I left that letter.
Hi, Baka. Hey, Matthew. Trika. How are all of you guys?
You are not constrained by Gnomish protocol. I cannot complete this task myself. Should anyone see me correct that mistake, it would not only cost my reputation, but the reputation of the gnome that ordered I write that letter. I am bound to preserve our integrity. You need to find the courier. It was a traveler by the name of Parwan Well. She said she was making her way to Rathir, but she might have stopped in the travelers' camp on Apotir. Sun Camp is the name, I believe.
Okay.
It was sent to Rathir via courier. A traveler by the name of Parwan Well. Fair enough.
Greetings.
Yeah.
Ah, the guest of Sandstone Villa. How can the Domus Politica be of service today?
What are you selling? That's old. Yeah. Oh, backpack.
Just as well. Salutations. Good day.
Please tell me you've made some discovery about the letter. Fair enough.
Okay.
Good tidings.
What's a backpack do? More inventory space. Laboratories.
You look like you have some free time on your hands. Care to earn a bit of coin?
I like money.
I'm responsible for going through vast amounts of experiment results and distilling them into concise data. With that, the Basilica Nostra can qualify our findings. We process all the data from experiments both housed internally and externally. Once compiled, we send it on to the Basilica Nostra.
I don't know. I'm not familiar with the town of Odessa. I guess it could be their home. I'm in Odessa, and this is not their home.
It is truly a wondrous place. The work I've been able to accomplish that they've sponsored, truly marvelous.
It's in Ukraine. I mean, there's more than one Odessa on the planet. To be fair. There's one in Texas. You know?
Uncatalogued tomes are stored and protected in warded containers. If you save me some time, I'll pay you well. All I need you to do is go to each container and dispel the ward on it. I'll pay you for each one you manage to dispel. Excellent. I'll have some brought up. They'll be in the upstairs alcove waiting for you. You can find them upstairs. I'll pay you when you've... A pleasure.
What? Interesting. Taller than I would have thought, but still. You will serve as a subject. You are the guest at Sandstone Villa, correct? Otherwise, I'll have to look elsewhere. I've been a researcher in Odessa for so many years, I forgot when I began. It coincided with the start of my study, on the rise of magic. Whispers have spread through town about the work done there. The work that involved a certain someone in present company. There are two reasons. First, you're not in the Hospitalis quarters, which means I can legally use you for a subject. Second, you were present at Alistar. Don't deny it. I've learned enough. You must have been exposed to powerful magic. This experiment will conclude a decade's worth of study. It is to observe kinetic mana aggregation. I've collected a number of wild specimens from these lands at great expense. I wish you to fight them while I observe.
Okay.
Very good, very good. I'd like to get started immediately. Please meet me in my laboratory in the Odessa mine. If you aren't enjoying the sights of the walls, then have you seen the Arcadium or the markets? There might be more of use to you there. The grand proving ground of knowledge. Here, a researcher can make a claim, experiment with it, and follow its results all the way to the Basilica. This is a city built on principles. It is the gnomish ideal. Our plans, followed diligently by many workers to perfect harmony. A private area for you to fight the specimens I've amassed for this experiment. When it is concluded, I promise that the rewards will be worthwhile. Now come, we must depart. So long.
Damn bloody fool thing, Lauren. Oh, did not see you there, stranger. I've given my life to interpreting the results from our experiments and learning how it can be used by the Basilica Nostra. It's my duty, my role. We conduct experiments within and without the city, as well as aggregate the information collected therein. It is by far the most important location in the Feylands. It houses the summation of gnomish knowledge, culture, and progress. What? What the devil are you talking about? I don't have any sort of... did you say master's pick? Just about the only possession I had that was wholly my own. Isn't even mine any... Oh, now why am I telling you this? Leave me.
Just making conversation.
Friendly? Yes. It has been too long since I've had a friendly, decent person to converse with. Well, I never had this master's pick, but I did have a strangely unopenable jewelry box until the Praetorians confiscated it. Now it's rotting in the armory, and all because they think I'm in league with someone they don't support anymore. Such a bother. Ah, very well.
Weird.
Good tidings.
Thanks. Alright, dispelled all three of those.
What now?
Have you done all the work you've wanted to? I see. I'll pay you for the containers you dispelled. Speak with me again if you want more work. I'm never going to get these blasted containers dispelled. A pleasure.
That's just a task, right? Yeah, I'm not all that interested in that. Okay, find the courier. The Odessa prison, deliver the letter. What's up here?
Yes?
The armory.
Yes. Trespasser!
You there! Halt! Don't let me catch you, Mick.
Okay. Interesting.
You there! Halt! Don't let me catch him in... Yes?
Oh, can I not? Oh, okay. I was like, can I not get back in there? Thought I made invisibility potions.
Yes? Yes?
Alright, I got out before they recognized the crime. Good. Alright, I have the ornate box. Interesting. Okay.
Ah, you have come. Splendid, splendid. We can get things underway.
Nice.
Oh, don't mind my specimens. I can assure you that they are heavily sedated, completely under control. I've amassed quite the menagerie. I would like you to fight them. I've paced the study so that there will be a gradation of difficulty. Their sedatives should wear off presently. Now, I'll get to my observation area, and then the study can begin. So long. That's grand, isn't it? I can't wait to have this written up. I may get to speak in the Basilica Nostra. You did very well out there. Please, take these potions to heal any injuries sustained during the experiment. Thank you once again.
Nice.
So long.
That was easy. Junk. There's also Madness junk. Critical strike with magic junk. Junk. Minor burning sentinel junk that. I have a bunch of peasants' clothes. I forgot about that. I just iced that guy. You know it. Alright, so now I know what the orange dots are on the mini-map. They're traps. This is gonna be like a... Yeah. Okay.
Enter at your own risk.
laboratories. I was in there.
What?
Arcadium? I don't think I've gone in here.
Welcome. I have reagents, potions, and recipes for sale, if you're interested in alchemical wares. I came to Odessa a few years back. Used to live up in Galette, in the Red Marches. A shame about what happened there, if what I hear is true. Lunatic cultists took over and ruined the town. Someone put a stop to them, thankfully.
Yeah, that was me.
Yes, of course. Always thinking of the downtrodden. I guess I could lift the charity tax. I hope it returns to the peaceful haven I knew it to be, now that you've done such a good turn. It's a nice enough place if the gnomes take a shine to what you can do. I can make potions like their greatest, so I get to do trade in the Arcadium. I've wandered to Tyr nearly all my life. There's a trove of reagents that can save your life, if you know how to use them. I knew better than to think my prosperity would go unnoticed. It seems all my success helps others instead of myself. Generosity is not something seen that often here. If not in my neighbors, I might place my trust in you. I'll donate to the poor, and why not to you as well?
I'll be here.
Shopping for books? Ah, the guest of Sandstone Villa. If you...
After history.
Have a head for books? Then please, peruse my wares. I carry books and tomes of all shapes and sizes, plus another few odds and ends for anyone curious. We carry a wide assortment of reading materials. We've historical texts such as Nemmius Pergam's On the History and Nature of the Fae, and Cranius's Gnomish History. We also carry texts and manuscripts such as Metallurgian Method, and even the more whimsical children's literature of Phineas Calidus. Come again.
Gross. Junk.
Welcome back. One could keep plenty of books in a house that come again.
What?
And so are... You'll be back.
The socketer.
Yes?
Okay.
What?
Got the forge hot, stranger. If you need repair work for armor or weapons, I'm your man.
Nice.
I can provide you with some smithing if you need. Repairs or salvaging, whatever's at hand. Was one of the wretches working for Motus Mining in Apatir. Got out before the sickness gods rest them, but I've been here for years now. Aye, a vile thing in Apatir. Spread like a cold, killed like a plague. I came here with nothing, but managed to build myself a nice slice of life. The gnomes even invest some money here. Aye? And I suppose you're here to preach the virtues of helping my lazy neighbours. More like buzzards.
What if you were poor?
I was like them once. And I managed to become a respectable merchant. I only think it's fair that they do the same.
Wow, I failed a 95%
Aye?
chance.
And I suppose you're here to preach the virtues of helping my... Aye, I know how this works. I don't give over the money and I won't get a moment's peace. I'll make sure the aid gets to where it needs to go. Well, the difference will come out of your wallet in the end. I'm raising my prices, and only for you. All right, then.
Good fuck.
Care to browse? I can promise you'll always find the goods you need at Sembles. Care to browse? Came here with my father more than a few years back. Poor Dad died a few years ago, and I just took up the business when he did. Been here since. Don't rightly got one type of stock here. I tend to sell all manner of things you might need while roaming the wastes. Weren't raised here, but it's home well enough. But the only place in Detir that doesn't feel like the wind will blow it away. Share them with who? With... Oh, I see. It's not enough that I scrape out something for myself. You can't succeed in this city without someone coming to collect. Selfish, am I? I've worked hard for my money. Most of those loafers couldn't say the same. They only prey on others or beg for a living.
And I missed two 95% chances in a row.
Please, come back.
Nah. Nah, dog.
Step right up.
I can promise you'll always find the goods. Weren't raised here. Don't rightly got one type of... Came here with my father. Share them with who? With... You mean it, don't you? You actually care about them. Fine. I'll give my part. And thanks for your compassion.
Alright, what do you sell? Nothing I really want. But you sell repair kits, so I can come here and buy your repair kits instead of paying you. So.
Please, come by again.
I'm bad at the game. No, that's what it is.
Edessa prison is off limits to all citizens and guests of the city.
Well, we're gonna have to break in there at some point.
Yes?
Yeah, this won't do. This won't do at all. Profits haven't been up since... Hmm? Oh, yeah, excuse me. You're the courier, yes? Good. You're early. We can begin at once. I am the head clerk of Motus Mining's home office. Was so important, the bursars even gave me a chest in their vault. Though privately controlled, we're significant enough to be integrated into several municipal services. The bursars finances our expeditions now. The walls are the center of Edessa's labors. Every gnome gladly dedicates his or her life to the furthering of our great civilization. Many have sought shelter from war within our walls. We have offered what we can to these outsiders, who built the city in exchange. Why, they delivered it to the Motus Mining branch office in the Hollowlands. Now it seems we've misplaced our copy, so you'll have to reclaim the handbook from our old headquarters in Apotir. I need someone to go to the Motus... Good. Should go to the old Motus Mining offices in Apotir. Once you've found the book, bring it to a poor buyer. I need a courier, then take it to... Fine. Please tell me you've made some discovery about the letter. It must be recovered before too... Fair enough.
Nope. Nothing yet. Claim your reward in Hospitalis. Deliver the letter to the jail.
Yes?
Hello, I.
So the scriptures of Mitharo have been handed to us. I too have been asked by Reddle to hand these words to the denizens of all that can help.
I secured the donations.
Indeed. Mitharo smiles on a few, and it is their responsibility to share such providence. Your service will not go unrewarded.
I've destroyed the contraband.
Though the gnomes are capable of greatness, Mitharo does not smile on those that take from the meek. You have restored them, and ourselves. It is one of sorts. It is a board of petitions made by those of the Hospitalis quarters. I.e. pious.
Okay. I like that they're giving me 150 bucks for these. It's like literally nothing. I think we should go to the Isles just to see if there's quests there that require we go back into Apatir. Since we're going to be going into Apatir, we might as well have all the quests with us.
Yes?
Yeah, this way. Persuasion training.
Well, look at you. Don't seem to be quite as busy as the other humans working the scaffolding. You might be perfect. Listen, stranger, would you like to earn a bit of coin? No sweat off your brow, promise. Every now and then, the scholars take an assistant from the laboratories in the walls to the Basilica. Right now, that's me. Lost? The Basilica Nostra is home to Edessa's scholars. The Forum is the center of Edessa, and behind that is Livrarium, Edessa's library. The Consistorium is, well, under construction. The scholars are the most educated gnomes. You could say they are the thinkers of our society. The Basilica is where the scholars of Edessa reside. Not many assistants there besides me, but I manage. The Livrarium is our storehouse of knowledge. The works of many scholars, sages, historians, and mages can be found within. Even in its unfinished state, the Forum is a perfection of architecture, a fitting place for the seat of our government. I don't know all the details about it. I assist many scholars with their works here. I know that Scholar Naren was involved in linguistics. It's safe to say the experiment will likely be some verbal study. Scholar Naren has quarters in the Basilica Nostra. Speak with her and she'll get you started. You need to speak with Scholar Naren in the Basilica Nostra. Yes?
What's this?
Need something?
350.
Who's there?
I just talked to you.
Well, I I've waited so long for these. There are some things you simply cannot do with ordinary blades. Beautiful, exquisite things. I got my start doing vivisections in the laboratories. I showed enough knowledge of humoral balance and physiology that I was asked to join the Basilica. It is where the greatest minds of the gnomes, the scholars, can determine the underlying rules and laws of existence. From here, very well.
Who's there? What?
What?
Well, when I sent O'Dern to recruit subjects, I didn't think I'd find one quite as tall as yourself. But he has done well. In fact, I'd say you make the perfect test case for my newest work. I've specialized in the study of languages and discourse. Of course, the Basilica sees no end of political applications for my research, so I'm happy to be well funded. Not all the scholars are dedicated to academia. Some, like Ailey Ehrencourt, are put on bureaucratic duties between projects. It's not always ideal. The Basilica is currently funding more remote experiments than ever before. Why would they do so much work externally? Makes it difficult to keep track of it all. In so many words, yes, I'm developing a potion vital for future diplomacy. One that will let the user understand foreign tongues. But it requires calibration. Currently, the potion grants universal understanding, but it will not properly permit speech. I will administer a new formula. The spells in my lab shall localize the effects, so I can ask a few questions of you in various tongues.
Okay.
Yes. Now, I will just administer the potion and we can begin. Yes.
Mind your way. My apologies.
If you can understand what I am saying, please tell me my name. Well, on to the next question. Tell me, where can I find the Court of Summer? I see. Here is my final question. There is an army of Fae named the Tuatha. Tell me, where are they from? Well, that was less successful than I would have liked, but the data will be useful to me nonetheless. I'm happy to have had your help with this. Take these potions as a reward with my thanks.
A weird quest.
Yes?
Minor damage deflection. Let's get rid of that. A waste of time.
Yes? What?
What? Alright, let's go talk to that persuasion guy and see if he can train us.
Hello.
Blessings to you.
I do love a little conversation to break up the monotony. Have you been enjoying your time at Sandstone Villa?
Farewell.
Seems to be it.
Hello.
Yes?
Need something?
What?
Hey, Cappy. It's like the Egyptian god.
Ibis?
Yes. I went the wrong way.
What?
What can I do for you?
Be quick.
Where's this one take me? Is it like where it puts you in the same place, essentially? Yeah. Praetorian garrison. Prison. And then Dominus Politica. Or Domus Politica. I keep saying Dominus. But I guess it makes sense since they're all like Roman. I'm gonna screw something up. At least I'm in the same like vicinity of stuff.
Welcome to the garrison. Yes? Yes?
Bloody chest.
What is it?
Nothing.
Fancy a chat?
Nope.
Bloody chest.
Hmm. Is it up here, perhaps? No.
Yes. What is it? What?
Alright, they don't seem so upset that I'm down here.
What the hell are you doing here? If you're going to stand out there and gape at me, you're going to get us both in trouble. I only stole a loaf of bread, and for that I'm sorry. But I've been in here for weeks. Just another Burke trying to scratch a living in this desert sand. But it's easier to survive out there than in this blasted city. The gnomes like to think their city shouldn't need jails, but they'll use any excuse to throw one of us quarterlings in here. Half-men bastards. They'll look for any reason to throw one of us outsides into this brig. They're trying to intimidate us. Bet it's a lovely city to be in for a gnome. For outsiders, it's a place of burden. They make it uncomfortable, so we might leave. Really? I've been in here so long, I thought they would have all forgotten about me. This means a lot to me. Thanks, mate. Get going.
Yes. Yes. What?
Okay. Claim your reward.
Yes.
Greetings.
What now?
Look, not much of a converse. Just bleed and leave me alone, right? Yeah.
Welcome, stranger. Esclad Tyner is a troubled man, but many are those who need redemption. Though he may have wronged, he must not lose his spirit. Be pious.
Yeah? Hello once more. It seems we just keep running into each other.
This is lockpicking
So long.
training. What was the other guy? Bowstrings. Stealth, maybe?
You want something? All I've got to my name's my yeah.
You can craft epic gems. Conqueror still. Oh wait, sorry. Confirm. Confirm. Okay. Alright, I think it might be in the Domus Politica.
Yes?
I managed to keep a cool head.
Yes? Yes?
Find the 5th chapter. Grand Bursar.
What now?
Arcadium.
What?
The Arcadium is, I guess it's there. Not where I thought it was, but whatever.
What?